Does a 2-week top-up make your toxin last longer?
How about no?
If you turn up to your 2-week review and you've got minimal movement, you've responded really well to your treatment, what this means is the majority of receptors on your muscles that are responsible for muscular contraction are saturated with botulinum toxin. Adding more toxin isn't going to achieve anything because there's no receptors available for that botulinum toxin to bind to. So many people act like a top-up at 2 weeks is a human right. Unfortunately, it's not. The purpose of a 2-week review is for your clinician to assess how you've responded to a given dose and decide whether or not that dose was adequate to achieve the results you wanted. It's our opportunity to decide whether we should give you more or whether next time we should potentially use less because you may have responded too much to the toxin, you may be too frozen and you don't have enough facial expression. So the 2-week review itself is really important. Should you be offered a 2-week review? Absolutely. I offer all of my patients a 2-week review. Quite often we will book it in, and if it gets towards 2 weeks and they're happy, I tell them that they can just cancel it online so they don't need to come. The goal of building a relationship between injector and patient is so that eventually we know the exact dose you need to get your desired results. Sometimes you get it perfect first time, and other times it might take a few times seeing that person to really work out what's best for their anatomy. So yes, you should have a 2-week review. Your injector and yourself will decide whether or not a 2-week top-up is appropriate. But no, it doesn't make it last longer. Most humans respond to botulinum toxin for around 3 to 4 months, but a number of factors can influence how long it lasts, such as age, sex, activity level, hobbies, and unfortunately you might be someone who only gets 2 months out of your Botox. Or you might be lucky and get more towards 4 months, but typically around 3 months. Hope you found that helpful. If you've got any questions about what to expect from a 2-week review or whether or not you should be having top-ups, feel free to DM me and save this for your learning.